Hey there, it's Charles, and today is January the 12th, which means it's the New Year's, and I'm 17 now, and I have not made a video for 1 month and 12 days, so I will catch up right now. So before the winter holidays, Miss Deacon came in, and we had to go through a few things. The first is costuming and makeup. So I'll be going through a package on that, and then the next we have set design, and after that we have management. So I'll be going through those things today. And these are a combination of three or four different classes. The first package is costuming, and this is probably the one I can relate to most because as an actor, you don't have to do set design, and you don't have to know the management. Well, you kind of do, but at high school, the management doesn't really come into play that much. But then the costuming, you really go through, no matter if you're an actor or not. You do presentations, and sometimes you dress ridiculously in weird outfits. And I have done that in grade 8. I wore a wolf costume, and it really changes your personality. I think Miss Deacon talked about this, that you can wear something and then you become that character. In rehearsals, it's totally different. You can say the same lines and have the same character, but until you actually wear the clothes of that actual character, you don't really feel it. And something else interesting I found in the package is that they introduced the idea of using color, or having color as a symbolic aspect of things. And if I think back, it actually makes sense. For example, when you're the prince, you have some gold, and you have some red, and some blue, royal blue, and when you're poor, obviously you have some rags, which are the opposite of those colors, which is about beige, very dull colors. And I think it goes without saying, because these colors are, I mean, you really don't have to think about them to make these costumes. It just comes naturally, because in society we have a naturally color-coded kind of structure, and for example, when somebody dies, you do wear black because it symbolizes death, either black or white depending on your culture. But then it does exist, and by costuming, you only have to go with the flow. You don't really have to step out of your boundaries to create an effect, unless you're doing something artistic. It also talks about a wardrobe and labeling your costumes, and so every single night, if you have a run, then you can keep your costume in tip-top shape. You know where all your parts are, or at least the guy that's managing it knows where all the parts are. And this is something I can also relate to, because I was in The Wizard of Oz, and I was the Tin Man, and there was a scene between you becoming Hank, the farmer guy, and the Tin Man, and there was a scene change, costume change in between. That was like 1 minute where you have get out of your farmer suit and get into your you have to get out of your Tin Man suit and get into your farmer suit. So in 1 minute. So after you get off the stage, about 5 people jumps on you and then starts taking everything off and putting everything on. It's weird, but then the point is that it's times like those when it's really crucial to know where it is. I mean, obviously, you don't want them to get lost, but then also for organizational purposes and just to relieve the stress of everybody. So there's something I found interesting too. And with costuming, we talked about makeup. And makeup's one of those things that I really hate on my own face, but then I still like the idea. I think it's amazing how people can actually change your face. I mean, I talked before about changing your character through costume, like through just the clothes, but then when you actually change the face, it's just ridiculous. When you can have a friend that plays a character, you know, you're watching him on stage, and you know he plays the character well, but you still think he's your friend. You think of all those memories with him or something. But then once he changes his face, it's like a totally different story. And that's I just have to bring up the power of makeup. And I think I will have to do design and management in another video now, because I think it's going about at 7 minutes, and you can't upload videos onto YouTube more than 10 minutes, so that's one reason. The second reason is that we can have 2 videos now, and 2 is better than 1. So anyways, I will see you on the next installment. Bye.